Hi, hello, happy Friday, 26.2 Club, and it's still Keep Fit Friday. Don't forget to drop me a like in, tap or double tap. I'd appreciate that. So either drop me a like down below, double tap. Appreciate that very much, guys, especially regular viewers. It helps me out a lot. Thank you very much for that. And of course, ladies, if you want any details or you want to have a quick chat about how we can help you lose up to 14 pounds in the next 6 weeks from the comfort of your own home in our women-only group fitness program, all you need to do is comment below with yes or drop me a direct message, and we can have a chat and see if we can help. So £2.5 on that basis, £2.5 per week. Then let's talk about that. So obviously myself personally lost quite a bit of weight, £70, kept it off for 15 years, helped other people do the same. So you kind of, when that happens, you kind of get an attitude shift in respect of how you think about things. And I think one of the things that I see a lot of, and I see a lot of confusion about, is people go into the weight loss process with a lot of fear, because they fear certain things like restriction, or they fear certain things like they're going to have to work out really intensely, or they're going to have to work out for a long time. And actually, it's none of those things. It doesn't have to be that way. Now, it's not as simple as easy as some people make out it is, when they're just trying to sell you some supplement or whatever else. But actually, with the right, it's all about having the right principles in place. So let's be honest. Let's start with the fact of, if you're looking at, say, a end of lockdown situation, to get yourself in shape. Obviously, lockdown has scuppered a lot of fitness plans. I've spoken to people who, were consistent gym goers and haven't been back since the gyms were properly, since the gyms closed last March, because it's all been very stop-start, particularly with gyms opening, closing. And now, of course, with the lockdown in its current guise, the only thing you can do from a fitness standpoint in terms of external help is one-to-one PT outdoors, online programs, or exercising on your own. So it's very, very difficult when you do that, especially when you've got a weight loss goal, to keep accountable and keep the results that you want. So if you are waiting for the end of lockdown to get ahead of it and get some results, potentially you're looking at the end of March, I would say. I think we need to be cautious about this, and it's good to be optimistic, but we need to be cautious, because ultimately, if you think about the timescales involved here in the UK, update in 10 days' time, schools are opening no earlier than the 8th of March. I doubt they're going to open everything else at the same time as the schools. So I would prepare for the fitness industry, particularly opening at the end of March, which is 7 weeks basically away. Now, if you're waiting 7 weeks for something, do you think over that 7 week period your motivation and desire is going to increase or decrease? Well, motivation, desire are emotion stroke states. So what's going to happen is they're going to diminish, because they're not going to stay at the same intensity, because they don't. So actually, if you're in that sort of lockdown funk, you can't really wait 7 weeks, particularly if you've got ambitions of doing something in the summer, because you need to get ahead of the curve. Because let's say you start at the end of March and you don't really get into it, or you find something that doesn't work, you haven't built a strong enough foundation to kick that on to get you the results you want for summer. So I'm going to give you 2 key principles today. And if you want to have a chat about these, all you need to do is comment below with yes, and we can book in a call and have a chat and see if we can help you over the next 6 weeks to join our online program. 2 key principles: understanding food awareness stroke energy balance, and how to make that work, and how activity fits into that. That's very important. And the second thing is how to exercise consistently, frequently, and at the right intensity. So not really intense, can't walk for 4 days, that type of stuff. I'm talking about how do you do it consistently, because you get results when you do things consistently. And it doesn't really matter how long you do them for necessarily, but as long as you do them consistently, and you can get results in like 2 hours, 2.5 hours a week, good results, £2.5 a week, £14 in 6 weeks-ish, if you've got those key principles in place. If you want to know more about those key principles, you are a bit frustrated, and perhaps you're in this kind of lockdown funk, again, comment below with yes. We'll get you involved in our Women Only Group Fitness program, or at least we can have a chat for 15 minutes on the phone, see if we can help you. Again, it's online, so it doesn't matter where you are in the country. You can work out with like-minded women just like you, and we can give you the tools that you need to get the results that you want. So again, want any details on that, comment below with yes. As always, appreciate a double tap, like it, drop us in a comment down below, smiley face, thumbs up, let me know how you're doing. See you soon.